All right, man. This is the Man Show. This is the Man Show, man. I got the dog here with me, and boy, we about to get down to talk about some. We got some man stuff to talk about, fellas, ladies. Brace yourself because this is gonna be one hell of a show right here, and you're gonna get cut right here in the real man to man's barbershop.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worry. I get it, the odds can stack back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand firm. Sat and watch from the sidelines, one too many times, wicked games to play, make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude, knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change don't come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead, follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promised land. Somebody loves you, please don't forget such. Take your time, no need to feel rushed. We gon' shine somehow.
All right, man. Thank you guys for joining us in the barbershop, man. I am sitting here with the OG of the OGs, ladies and gentlemen. He is the veteran. He is the legendary Q Dog, man. I am sitting here with the dog, and we are here in the barbershop, and we are going to talk for 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to really hit on some real positive. It's going to sound negative, but it's definitely positive stuff that these brother men, us, because I'm included, us men need to know. But first off, how I show things, show some love, man. Show some love, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications, hit that thumbs up, all that. And before anything is said on this show, man, me and Q are no better than nobody. We are no better than nobody. So I don't want to, I want you guys to think that what we're saying, meaning that we're better than anybody else or more of a man than anybody else. No. What Q is saying, whatever Q is saying out of his mouth, he has to lean on it and live by it. Whatever thing come out of my mouth, I have to say and live by it. So we're no better. Again, we are no better than nobody else. So I want you guys to know that. We're here to learn from each other. Nobody's greater than nobody. So today in the man-to-man barbershop, I'm just going to be cutting and just blunt with it. But us men, need to stop being so goddamn weak. It's a lot. The men these days are it's just terrible, and it's so heartbreaking how men are being broke down by these women. There's no way that we men are the leaders. We are the head. We are the strongest ones in the house. A woman should not be the stronger one in the house. And it's no disrespect to women. But it's biblically. We didn't write the book. The good Lord put that out there in different stages. It goes man, the woman, the child. And men needs to be more of a man and more of a warriors and strong and stand up against adversity. Not sit there and be a goddamn doormat to a woman. That's unheard of. And it's beginning nowadays in this generation, men are so weak. We are weak that we cannot even enjoy the things that we want to do because we're worried about what our women say, or we're worried about how our women are going to react to something that we enjoy or want to do. That is unheard of, and that is not a healthy relationship to be in when your woman bitches and complains on something that you want to do, or bitches and complains about something that you want to do, and then you turn around and say, "Well, fuck it, I'm just not going to do it." No, you stand on your ground and you do what you set out to do. You do that. If you're going to go out to eat with the fellas, you don't need to ask your wife or girlfriend, "Hey, can I go out?" What? No, I'm going out with the boys, and I'm going over here. We're going to XYZ restaurant, and when we're done, we might go over such and such house, play some cards, and after that, I'm coming home. I'm telling you this. I'm not fucking asking you. I'm telling you. And that is the problem. We are letting women, because women, I'm getting on you women too. You women are so insecure. You guys want the man up under you all the time. No, you women need to come to subjection and to listen to these men. But y'all can't listen to no weak ass man. Y'all can't listen to it. And men, you got to step up. Before I get to the talk, but man, you have to step up, man. You want respect from your family, your peers, your women. You're gonna have to stand strong against your woman, and you're gonna have to be like, "Look, man, this is what it is." If she get mad and go in the other room, so be it. You stand your ground. You are the man in the house. Gain some control. And you women, when that man gains some control, you shut your damn mouth. I said it. Shut your mouth. There's a lot of women out here that want to be a wife so bad, but they cannot come. They want to be it so bad, but they can't fall under subjection to a man. You can't be a wife if you don't fall under subjection of a man. You can't be a husband if you're not a strong leader. I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna get to the dog. I'm gonna let the dog handle this. Well, I'm gonna read this article that I read. It says the modern man needs to rewire his brain and his thought process. We have been programmed by society in this instant gratifying culture to be laid back and careless. You must understand this as a man. Men today are weaker than ever, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. There is no sense of confidence among young men, no self-esteem whatsoever. And that's a fault not only from our end, so many misconceptions have plagued our brains. Young men are lost. They lack a father figure in their life. They then turn to the internet to seek refuge. Though they may get some valuable piece of advice, but let me read it again. Though they may get some valuable piece of advice, but it mostly some alpha guru BS that they end up consuming religiously most of the time. What then shall be done? You need to cognizance, I'm reading that wrong, of the situation. Think about the situation. You must stop feeding your brain the junk that social media presents to you constantly and indefinitely. And you have to stop and ask yourself, what are you doing? Is this the man you want to be? Consuming dumb and uttering sexualized content, eating shit that you know is poison to your body, laying on the couch all day long, playing video games, or watching Netflix for hours and drooling over random women online like a cartoonish wolf. Of course not. You don't want to be that man. But the sad reality is the majority of men are doing the exact same things on a daily basis, not realizing the potential harm that you are bringing upon their bodies, that you bring upon their bodies. Mind and most worryingly, their masculinity. Some don't even agree that there is anything wrong with this kind of lifestyle. You can only feel truly content as a man until you provide, until you work on something that is bigger than yourself. You see, man never receives unconditional love until and unless he provides. I'm gonna read it again. Man never receives unconditional love until and unless he provides, no matter what. I'm getting to the end. They say this in the this is by good Breaking Bad. So it's a quote out Breaking Bad. It says, and a man provides, and he does it even when he's not appreciated or respected or even loved. He simply bears up and he does it because he's a man. And as a man, you must know that men were meant to build and lead. I'll say that one more goddamn time, fellas. Host, Q, this is for me too, y'all. This is for me. This shit is for me. Because when I read it, I said, damn, I need this. As a man, you must know that men were meant to build and lead. Jesus. As a man, I'm reading one more time. As a man, you must know that men were meant to build and lead. You should be unpredictable and learn to take a stand for yourself as a man. Never simp for a girl. Develop yourself to the extent that girls chase you instead. Be humble and courageous. Be real. Stop ignoring these massive threats to your masculinity. Okay? That's what I want to put. Q, stay still. Here we go. I'm going to read this again. As a man, this is good. You must know that men were meant to build and lead. You should be unpredictable and learn to take a stand for yourself as a man. Never ever simp for a girl. Develop yourself to the extent that girls chase you instead. Be humble and courageous, but most importantly, be real. Stop ignoring these massive threats to your masculinity. I'm going to turn it over to the dog and see what he has to say about this.
Man, I got to tell you, man, that was a very, 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 very great article that you just read. Yeah. It's put everything in a nutshell.
Yeah, man. It's good.
We got a serious problem out here. And the serious problem that we continue to see on a day-to-day basis, we want to know, the question that we want to know, what are the real men at? Woo. Now, I'm going to repeat that again. We want to know, where are the real men at? And honestly, I don't know. We have gotten away from what makes us a man, a masculinity.
Absolutely, Mark.
And I just really feel that men don't want to be men. They don't want to grab the bull by the horns and be a man. But that's what you was born for. You was born to be a kid all your life. The Bible says that when I became a man, I put away childish things. When you become of a man, when you're growing and your first, and I know when I first received, got my wallet and I received my Social Security card to be put in my possession and my birth certificate. My mother carried that for a while until she felt like, this is yours now. You're becoming a man. This is your responsibility. So I felt like, man, I mean, wow, you know what I'm saying? I took that on. Like, yeah, okay, then, yeah, this is me. This is me. I'm going to represent this the best way I can. And as I got older, you know, you shed like a snake shedding the skin. You shed away all these childish things and make everything that you can do possibly to be a man. But I'm tired of sitting around looking at all these young men acting like bitches. Sit there and whine about their situations and crying. A grown ass man. That is nothing more pitiful than a weak ass man. Any woman will tell you that they do not have time for a weak ass man. Real men take charge. Real men they're go-getters. They don't take no for no excuse. They go out there and get what they got to get for them and their family. They are providers. They go to work. Don't nobody have to tell them, shake them, and wake them up in time to go to work. They go. They're going to go to work. They're going to clock in. They're going to make that money and provide for their families. But you so-called guys out here, because you physically a man, you got a set of nuts and a dick, you think you a man, that don't make you no man.
That's right. That's right.
That don't make you no man.
That's right.
A real man take on challenges. Real men solve problems. If you can't solve no problems, you are a little boy. That's what we deal with every day. Problems. Real men are problem solvers. When your little boy need those shoes, or your little girl need that dress, or your boy need that haircut, we don't give excuses. We will solve the problem. We will come up with the money to get our son the haircut, the shoes, the school supplies, the clothes, to get them ready for day one of school and to go in so they can learn to get ready for their education for the entire school year. Provide them with nice lighting in the house so they can be able to do their homework. Nourish them with a good meal at night so they can go to sleep and be rested for the next school day. That's our job, to make sure they have these adequate things as men. Real men don't run from these challenges. We don't. But a lot of y'all out here call yourselves men and you want your mama to take care of your responsibility. You run to some female all the time. Wanting them to help take care of your children, wanting them to help you buy Pampers, help you buy milk. You created that child, my brother. You created that child. Now, as a man, you need to get out there and do what you got to do for your child. Rain, sleet, or snow, like the mailman, you need to hit it. Because you are a problem solver. You are a problem solver. Any woman that deals with a man, you're either going to be a problem solver or you're going to bring problems. One of the two. Real men don't bring problems. We solve problems for our family and our children. We represent. You guys out here now, I see out these days, man, y'all do not want to do it. Y'all don't want to be no man. You want to lay your burdens on somebody else, somebody in your family. You want to play on somebody in your family with a sympathy card. Well, they'll buy the shoes for them, or they'll buy the clothes for them. I just ain't got the money. You knew school was starting all summer long. What you do? You been out there hanging out and partying all summer long, and you can't provide for your child? You knew that. You ain't dumb to this. You ain't new to this. You already know that. But you already had a safety net. Good old Mom Dukes, grandmama. All you got to do is go talk to them. They're going to give you what to take care of your baby. You weak. You're sorry. You're scum of shit. You all of that. But you want to step up and say that you're a man because somebody done it for you. No, bruh. No. No. And I'm tired of you men out here, you so-called men out here hopscotching. And what I mean hopscotching is, you're on the internet, You're dressing like a woman. You're doing things as a female, and then you want to hop back as a heterosexual male. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You're starting a state of confusion with the younger generation. It's not okay to do womanly things. It's not okay to paint your fingernails. It's not okay that, and then jump back to, oh, I'm a heterosexual male. No, you can't do that, bro. That's not right. And you need to stop it. You need to stop it. Be a man. Grow up. Take care of your responsibility. Take pride. I mean, what I'm going to say it again. Take pride in being a man.
Take pride, man. You're right about that.
Get you some tools. Get you some tools, because any man living on this earth going to have to fix something someday. He going to have to tighten up something one day, the screws or something. Fix something in the house. Get you some tools and be a real man. Stop having your old lady, your wife call her brother or cousin or some other male coming to your house. Got to fix things all the time. What kind of man walk around without no tools? What kind of man walk around without no tools? But you got the latest PlayStation and the latest GameStop game, though. You ain't got no tools, though. I see where your mind at. You still don't want to solve problems. You want to create problems. Real men solve problems. I'm going to say it one more again. Real men solve problems. The guys need to stop bitching out. I don't want to see no damn tears come down from a grown-ass man. I don't care nothing about them. This is the real world. It's called the journey of life. Is it perfect? No. But we get up and fight every day. Fight every day for the opportunity that ours can have a way. Our children, our wives, our family can have a way. You got to continue to fight as a man and don't give up. Stop laying your burdens on your mama, your grandmama, the females in your life. Because all you want to do is have fun in your life. We men want to have fun too, but we got to understand we have a responsibility that we must uphold. And we got to solve these problems. These problems that keep coming in the mailbox. These problems that things around the house are not fixed. We have to solve them. So a real man is a problem solving 24/7.
24.
24/7, bro. He's a go-getter. He's not going to let his family fail. He's going to die trying. Y'all young men out here need to stop bitching out. You don't want to do it. You want to lay it on your mama. Let your mama raise your kids. Let your mama spend money on your kids. The sorriest damn thing I ever seen. Because you still want to be a little boy. Run to the mall. Got the baddest outfit on, but your child ain't got nothing. Your child ain't got nothing for school. But you decked out. You got $600 worth of stuff on, fat chains and everything. Oh, you the man. But the child don't even have a pack of loose leaf paper to go to school with come Monday morning. You ought to be shot. They'll take you out the back and shoot you. You terrible. The generation has to tighten up because we're going to have a generation of just sorry males. And which the women have to step up and take the male's place.
Terrible.
It's just terrible.
It's terrible.
And what's wrong with y'all? Y'all can't take construction criticism. When somebody come in and get on you about doing that, you get mad.
Yeah.
Get upset.
Yeah.
All we're trying to do is keep you on the right path, tell you to grow up, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, Q, it was said in this article that I don't agree with, because they have said that men, Q, is like this. They don't have any self-esteem because they didn't have a father figure in their life. And I understand that. That's the reality. I understand that. But here's why I don't give the excuse. Because today in time, everything is technology. Mostly social media. Back in the 90s, it was TV. Okay. But you mean to tell me just because you don't have a father figure in your life does not mean that you haven't seen what a father actually does? We've seen it on TV. I go with Full House. The father on Full House. He was a great dad. He was there for his girls. Carl Winslow from Family Matters. Great dad. Uncle Phil of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a great dad. It's funny because these are sitcoms. But this is what we see in the world. This is an example on what fathers need to do. It's not about buying clothes and shoes. It's what you teaching your kids. It's not making them hamburgers and hot dogs and having, great massive birthday parties. It's about what you're giving them. It's about what you're giving them. I talked to Rockstar Rock before the first show. My son is 6 years old. He's gonna be a man in years. I might not be here. But while I'm here, I'm going to teach him the discipline he needs to go out there in the world. Because we think that the world is crazy now. Imagine what it's going to be 15, 20 years down the road. Look at the political race. Look at what happened. Look at what's happening on the news. Look at that. The world's getting crazy. It's insane. Look at the police brutality. So I'm trying to teach my son how to discipline and how to deal with adults, Q. How to deal with adults. Even if you don't agree with that shit. You respect. Do what you got to do. Respect. I want to go back to the husband and wife thing because I'm married. I've been married 7 years. I love my wife. My wife is good. She had a problem with me at first because of how my motives were and my standards were. And I didn't jump on her. You need to do that. I didn't have to do that. I started to be an example because some people get things by seeing. Me and you, Q, we could talk to the world like how we doing now. And we could talk to the world all day long. But they'll never get what we're actually saying. Some things you just got to lead by an example and do yourself so people can see it. And I had to do that with my wife. And I'm pretty sure that my wife didn't probably believe me to be the husband or the leader or whatever. So I had to show her. Just like in football, we talked about Tua. Tua has to show everybody now, and DJ Moore. Those guys got to show people now that they can do the job. Okay, so I can do the job. I got the job, and I can do the job. Now, let's go to the women. Oh, my God. Because, again, you women got to shut the fuck up. And I got to come at you stern like that because that's what you need. You got to shut. I know host is a bad guy today. I get it. I understand that. But it's really, you got to shut the fuck up. Because women nowadays, they always say, I just want a great man that can provide for me. And he would do this and he would do that for me. And he would do, and he will do that. But you got to give in too. And how do you give in? By respecting that man. If he going out here busting his ass 12 hours a day, coming home dirty and all beat up from trying to provide for you, You need to give him the love and the respect that he has, because he's not doing that for himself. He's doing it for you and those children if you have them. You women got to stop walking over these men. You women got to stop talking to these men like they some old punk ass motherfucker on the street. And men, you got to tell your women to stop talking to you that way. You got to give them consequences. If you're going to continue to talk to me that way, we got to goddamn end this. And that's part of the reason, Q, why these guys are continuing to be in these, and women too, are in these verbal bad relationships because they don't want to leave. They're afraid to leave each other. Even if they got kids, they're afraid to leave each other. Them kids going to be all right, whether they taken care of by me or her. But one thing I'm going to have is my peace. Well, two things: my peace and my sanity. And three, and my manhood. You're not going to talk to me like I'm some old punk. I'm just not going to do it because I don't talk to you like you some old female, random female. The saying, to give respect, you got to give it. It's kind of cliche now, but it's something that really needs to come back. And you men, y'all got to stand strong, man. Y'all got to stand strong. I gave an example, man. If you're going out with the fellas, you need to tell your woman, look, hey, baby, I'm going out with the fellas. But when you coming back, I don't know, but I'll be back. I'm telling you where I'm going. I tell you, we're going to fucking McDonald's to eat. We're going over here to McDonald's on such and such to eat. I'm going over there with the fellas. And then we'll be done with that. I'm going to play cards with, you know. So what if she get mad? So what? Because nobody, us men, we don't care if our women go and hang out with the homegirls. We don't care about that. We want you to go. But women, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop talking to these men like they some old punks. And y'all hide behind the police and hide behind the law talking to these men like that. Because if the law wasn't on your side, these men would probably slap the shit out of you. I'm just being real today. I have to. Because TD Jakes said you can only talk to a man. You can only say certain things to a man. You can only go so much with it. To a man, he's going to get pissed. He's going to feel that his manhood is being defined around his house that he worked his ass off for. I've seen in relationships, and I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going. But I've seen relationships, man, where the dude got kids and the girl his girl, wife or whatever, talked to him like shit in front of them kids. She talked shit and talked to him like shit in the public. And he's standing there taking it. He's standing there taking it. No, fuck that. You're not going to talk to me like that. And if you continue to do it, I'm getting a divorce or I'm leaving you. We men got to stand up for ourselves. Men, you are born. You are a king. Wear your crown, bro. You are a king. I'm not saying be lord and master over your woman. I'm not saying rule your house with an iron fist, but have some dignity and self-respect for yourself. You got to do it for yourself and you got to do it for your son. That shit trickles down to the next generation. If you weak, your son is going to be weak because he sees what you do. Stand up, brothers. Stand up, man. I love y'all to death. Hell, I'm one. Do I got all the answers? No. No, I don't. But I'm not going to let anybody come between that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Q, I'm talking too much. But
no, you're good, man. You're good.
I'm passionate what I'm saying, man, because I love you, brothers. Me and Q. We rock everybody on the Rich Sports Podcast. We love you, brothers. We love each other. I want to see every man. I don't give a shit if he's black. I don't care if he's white, Hispanic, Russian, Indian, British. I don't care what kind of man. He's a man. I don't care. And I want to see every man be successful. And I want to see every man standing up for themselves and being on the front line with their family and taking care of their family and stop sitting on the couch smoking weed, playing PlayStation, and twisting your fucking hair all day. My wife would never out hustle me, ever. My wife would never, and my wife works her ass off, but she would never out hustle me, ever. I would not allow it because I'm the man. I run shit here. She would never out hustle me. That's the mentality we have, and I'm gonna use this mentality. When Larry, I go back to the 80s. I know Host is old, but Larry Bird, Magic Johnson found out that Larry Bird gets up 4 o'clock in the morning to run. Magic Johnson said, "Well, I'm gonna get up at 3 o'clock." That's what we need to have with these women. We need to be stronger. We need to get our crown back. Come on, fellas. You can do this. We love our women. We respect our women. God knows I love women to death. That's the greatest thing God has ever created as a woman. I love my wife. But women, I love women in general. I love them. Boy, do I ever. And I respect them. I respect them. But one thing, I'm not going to have them do me like that. No. Because I'm a king. I am a king. I am a king. And I will be respected. I sacrifice my time, my life, my body for this household. You damn right I'm going to be respected. Damn right. And that's how it should be. And you women, respect your men. If he don't have a job, that's okay. Motivate him. Say, baby, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I know you're going to pull through for us. We don't want no roses. We don't want no candy. We don't want none of that shit. That's all we need to hear is, baby, I believe in you, and I know you're going to come through for us. You tell a man that. You tell a man that right now. Holy shit. You set the rocket pack on his back. He's ready to go because he know that his wife and his family is behind him. That is the ultimate thing right there, man. That's ultimate as fuck. You understand that? When somebody believes in you, your wife and your kids believe in you, and she's not trying to overstep her boundaries. She says, no, I'm going to let my husband or my man handle it. And I believe in him. I'm not going to let nobody, you know how women be like, girl, your man, this and this and that. No, I'm not going to let you talk about my man. Because I believe in him. And he's going to get it together. I believe in him. You may not believe in him. Fuck you, bitch. I believe in him. That's what y'all need to say. I believe in him, and nobody don't believe in him. I'm sorry, Q. I'm passionate. Go ahead.
You said it's a good point. You know what I'm saying? I just want to back up some of the things that you were saying. We got to understand that real men are not liked. I'm gonna say it again. Real men are not liked. And the reason why they're not liked because real men establish law and order. Come here, girl. Where you going, girl? Where you going with that skirt on? That skirt so short.
How you go?
Hey, boy, put a shirt on while you're around this house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't be talking to your mama like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, real men are not liked because the rules are stern. But the rules are stern for one reason, because what they're trying to do, they're trying to raise gentlemen and nice and adult young ladies. That's what they're trying to do. So you women out here that you live in a single parent household, and when you tell your child your daddy don't run shit over here, your daddy he don't do nothing over here, you wrong for that. Because what you're doing is that child to his daddy, his daddy is Superman. His daddy is a superhero.
There you go, bro.
And daddy can't be a superhero when you talk to his son like that. When you demoralize the son, talk about his daddy don't do this, daddy don't do that, this and that, and this. He'd be better off abandoning that child because he's not superhero no more. So we need to stop all this. Men need to stand up and be men. Stop worrying about what the woman gonna say. That's a lot of times. That's 99% of y'all. Y'all can't be men because y'all worried about the woman and what she gonna say. What you know is right for the family and right for the child. So why you worried about what anybody says?
There you go. Amen to that.
Stand up. Real men don't stand up no more. They too busy worrying about what the woman gonna say. And you know what she gonna say is not being stern, because women do say things with their emotions. It's not being stern, it's not leading the family right, but you're gonna allow it to happen. Mm-hmm. Because you don't want to hear her mouth. What you say is low. What you say goes. And can't nobody bug it. You the man of the house.
Yeah. There you go.
But real men don't exist no more. They don't stand up no more. They don't want that responsibility. They too busy want to be Peter Pan kids, have fun, play, run to the mall, play on these games, hang out with the boys, than to spend time with the children and the family and the old lady or the wife. Do real men things, take their wife to the park and, go out with the wife and take the kids out on the outing. They don't want to do none of that. Take them to a historical black, show them our history. That's another thing we don't do. We don't show our kids our history, where they came from. Because they don't know where they came from. They don't know where they're going. We got to show them our history. Stop trying to stick a game in their hand all the time. Show them their history. Take them cell phones at night. Because these kids, man, they run around here with this, they've been wired up out of these computers all day. They need to rest their mind. Take that cell phone, 8 o'clock preferably, at night. And then they can get it the next morning. At least their mind can rest all night long from get away from this technology. Everybody needs a break from that stuff, man. You don't walk around here like, don't get me wrong, it's the best technology. It's the best thing mankind ever came up with. We use it a lot, but we need a break from that stuff, man, to do the natural things in life. Be a man. Don't worry about what your child might think. Your child gonna get mad. You know you're doing the best for the family, so stand up. Stop worrying about what people think. Stop worrying about, they're gonna be running them out, this and that. They're gonna get tired of it. Don't worry about it. You keep doing what you do. And if you can't do that, can't stand up, be a man, and stop worrying about what people are going to say, then you might well walk away from that situation. Might well walk away. It's a disaster waiting to happen. You have no control over your house. Your house is a zoo. You have no control because you won't stand up and be no man. If you get fired off your job, don't you dare go home. You calling the whole world until you find you something else before you get home.
You ain't lying.
But that mailbox do not stop. For nobody. Little Johnny needs shoes. Little Johnny got to eat. They don't care where you get it from. They just want it to be done. That means real men solve problems. I'm going to keep reiterating that. Real men solve problems. And when they solve problems, they do what they got to do to solve their problems. Problems all the time. This going on. You got that going on. You got to fix this, fix that, do this, do that. That's how it goes. But if you're not a real man, then you can't handle it then. Mm-hmm. Time to shed the skin of a little boy, the Peter Pan skin. Step out and be a man. Grow up. Stop bitching out. Grab the bull by the horns. Stop running and get behind somebody's leg because you scared you seen the boogeyman. Grow up. Grow up. You have to do it. It's sickening to see men like that. Young men like that. You call yourself, you leaders, you're leading the next generation. What you leading them to? And when you don't stand up and be a man, the most terrible thing about it is that you'll never have a message. You'll never have a message to pass on to nobody. you'll never be able to have a message of teaching because you never taught. You never stood built. All you was a child all your life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
just, it's just dumbfounding, bro. I don't know. I done got to the point where I just don't. I don't know what else to do.
I don't know either.
And you shouldn't be able. You shouldn't have to do all this to make somebody be a man. They should grab the bull by the horn, like by the horns, and be the man they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do it.
I want to do it, man. And this episode, this show, this podcast is everything to what guys are going through. And this will be going around the world, man. Again, I don't have all the answers, and Q don't have all the answers. But when it come down to this subject, man, been a man for years now. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And in closing, I want to say that you women out here, you let you wives, you girlfriends, you jump offs, you whatever the fuck you are, don't be a problem to your man. Don't be a problem to him. Don't be such a headache to him. Don't be an asshole. Now, if he's a nice guy, he's a nice guy. What I'm saying is, if he's a nice guy, that he's, even if he don't have a job, he's trying his best, or even if he's working, he is working his ass off. If you know all that and he's not mean to you and whatever, and he provides for the kids, he treat the kids right. I'm saying that if he does all that, don't be a pain in the ass to him. You're ruining your marriage. You're ruining your relationship. And when it's all said and done, you're going to blame that shit on him. You need to take your accountability for yourself, because you'd ruin it to him. And I know you're going to be like, well, host, I shouldn't have to raise a grown-ass man and all that shit here, but he shouldn't have to deal with a grown-ass woman that want to overstep him and what he has to say. The how you build this man, again, is to tell him, look, I know we're in a fucked up situation, but I believe in you. Tell me what I need to do. Because at the end of the day, man, if you got a football team, the man is the head coach. He calls all the plays. The wife is the quarterback. She executes the plays that's being told to her. So everybody has a role in the house. The man is the head coach. We got on the headset. We call the plays. We call the plays. We get the plays from the eye in the sky. Boom. We call the plays. Okay? We're giving it to the quarterback, which is the wife, and she goes out and she does this and this and this. The kids is the wide receivers. How you build this man is you tell him each and every day, man, I know the situation. Even if things are going great, hey, man, you're doing a good job. I appreciate everything you do. And my wife does that a lot. And I'm grateful for that. Because my wife sees videos. I got them in my fucking phone. She'll send me videos. She'll send me quotes saying, I appreciate what you do. Have a good day. I swear. And I'm going to put my wife on a pedestal today. This is what she tells me every night. We downstairs watching TV. She goes to bed before me. And this is what my wife says. She says, do you need me to do anything before I go to bed? Jesus. She does it every night, bro. Every night. And I say, no. But it's just a thought of her saying that.
Right.
She wasn't like that at first. She wasn't. And we had knockout draw battles. Not arguing, because one thing about me and my wife, we don't argue. Don't argue. I put it to a point where I say it so she can understand. I don't attack her. At times I do. But I got to be tactical and strategic with what I say with a woman. Doesn't come off as harsh. I got girls on my basketball team. I don't get on them. But their dad tell me, she on the team, get on her ass. No, I can't. I don't. Because I know me and how I lash out. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So again, brothers, men, please. This is a call. This is a call from me and the dog, man. We want y'all to come up. We want y'all to be strong, man. We want y'all to be a strong foundation where when the biggest storm comes, at the end of that storm, you still standing. Whether with your woman or not with your woman, you still gonna be that man that you supposed to be. You don't let anybody take your manhood away from you. That's all you got is your word and your balls. Do not let anybody take it. Don't let anybody take it. Nobody take it. Don't let nobody take it. All right. Q, got anything before we get out of here? He done froze on me. But again, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, man, I believe in you, brothers. I believe in you. You guys, man, you guys hold on to the good faith, man. Stand strong, man. We in a fight of this by ourselves, man. We in a fight by ourselves. And again, man, I want you guys to really, really stand on your word. Stand on, as Kendrick Perkins, stand on business. Stand on business. You can do it. You can do it. And if you have problems with that, hit me up, man. Real to Sports, at Real Sports Podcast at gmail.com, man. We can talk about it. I've talked to many brothers that's going through the similar situation. And I do not judge whatsoever. I do not judge. I do not point the fingers. I don't do none of that. So again, man, stay strong, men. Stay strong. We got to stay strong for our women. Stay strong for our daughters out there. We're going to get out of here, man. The dog having technical issues. But again, man, everybody, men, stay strong. Stay strong, man. Until then, man, everybody, please be safe and stay safe. And that's in order.